Good day, everyone. My name is Ian Hope Billingen from Grade 10A, and I will be presenting my output on our lesson, Persuasive Texts. We were tasked to create an advocacy campaign against the misconceptions and discrimination that the Igorots are facing, and we are to present this advocacy through a persuasive text type of our choice. Thus, I have decided to present my advocacy through a brochure. My advocacy campaign is entitled Stop Igorot Discrimination. Who are the Igorots? The Igorot people are ethno-linguistic groups from the Cordilleran provinces of the northern region of the Philippine archipelago. The word Igorot roughly translates to from the mountains or mountain people and has been used in a derogatory sense for a long time now. To this day, Igorots continue to face misconceptions and discrimination. Why are they discriminated, and what are the misconceptions that are spread against them? I have conducted an informal survey and interview in order to gather some possible reasons why Igorots are discriminated. 1. Prejudice. There has always been prejudice against people from the mountains or indigenous peoples in general. 2. Classism. Some people perceive that Igorots have a lower social class and are thus discriminated on this basis. 3. Ethnocentrism. Some people believe that their ethno-linguistic group or culture is much more superior than others, thus, they look down on them. And last, non or misrepresentation. This controversy has made headlines recently. Igorots are often not or erroneously represented in books, thus preventing the rest of the world from understanding and learning about them. Arguably, none of these reasons would justify discrimination, and at the end of the day, it all boils down to ill manners and ignorance. Let us now debunk some misconceptions that are spread against the Igorots. 1. Igorots have tails. Just like other human beings, Igorots do not have tails. This myth is probably associated with the traditional G-strings of the Igorots, but these are not tails. 2. Igorots are primitive, including their houses and clothings. Igorots live a modern lifestyle just like other Filipinos. They have big, beautiful houses that have furniture and appliances, and they only wear traditional clothing on occasions such as those with cultural significance. 3. Igorots are illiterate or uneducated. According to the Philippine Statistics Authority in 2013, 99.2% of ages 15 to 19 in the Cordillera Administrative Region are literate, beating out 14 other regions in the country. 4. Igorots are dark-skinned and have curly hair. Most Igorots are light-skinned with straight hair, as you can see, as I am an Igorot myself. This description is actually of our Eta brothers and sisters, who similarly have been constantly fighting discrimination as well. Having said all these, it is about time to stop discriminating. All human beings, including Igorots, are equal and have rights that must be protected. Educate yourself. Learn about others so that you know how to act and respond accordingly and appropriately. Use your voice. Raise awareness against discrimination, and if you yourself have experienced it, seek support systems. Also, look in the mirror. Like you, there is no one who deserves to be discriminated. Instead, spread peace and stop Igorot discrimination. At the end of the brochure, I have actually placed a little something about myself, and this is what it says. I, Ian Hope Billingen, am an Igorot myself. as I've said earlier. Whenever I introduce myself as an Igorot to lowlanders, they often respond with statements like, "Ha? Igorot ka?" Or, "Maputi pala ang mga Igorot?" I'd like to believe that they have made these statements in order to compliment me. But I actually find these remarks offensive because it only shows that they have a distorted image of Igorot people in their minds. Such erroneous notions may lead to offensive slurs and even worse, discrimination. Stop Igorot discrimination. As instructed, we have to share our output to the community. Thus, I will be coordinating with the Cultural Club for the brochure to be printed out and distributed in our school. I will also send a digital copy to other interested organizations and schools for them to distribute it themselves. Also, I can modify the layout of the brochure so that it can be posted and shared on social media. Thank you very much for listening.